Hello, everyone. Good evening from this side. Michael Kevin here. Welcome to tonight's episode on mastering business strategies. You're joining on tonight's episode. Do well to drop your location on the comment section. Let me know where you're viewing from. I want to know how you're doing as well. And tonight, I have an amazing guest who's going to be doing this session with me, and it promises to be, life transforming. Your business is absolutely and actually going to gain a greater push for more profit and productivity. So tonight I have in the person of Aniedi Emmanuel, and she's a wonderful and amazing lady. She's a content writer. So tonight we are discussing on how to grow your business using content. So ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the guest for tonight. We are going to be real fast, so just get for tonight's event. Ma, you are welcome to tonight. Welcome to the Michael Kevin CV. It's good to have you here.
Thank you very much. I'm also glad to be here. Happy to be here too.
You're welcome. So, very short notes. Let's have you introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I am Aniedi Emmanuel, a content writer and a storyteller, basically for this class. So, I'm here to talk about how to grow your business using content.
Okay. How to grow your business using content. I realize you are a content writer. I want you to give an overview of what this content will be all about before we jump into what we have fully.
Yes, so from our topic, we have to know what content is all about, especially in this part of the world when people actually try to misquote or interpret what content is about, especially content creation. So I'm here to say that content is an art of expression that is directed to an audience for a specific purpose. Content is an art. What people think is art most times is maybe drawing, singing, all of that. But content is any knowledge, any form of expression, any idea that is compiled together to be given to a specific audience for a specific purpose using any content format. We have four content formats: video, image, text, and audio. So using any of the formats, expressing an idea or a knowledge, passing a message across to a specific audience is also known as content.
Wow, that's an amazing explanation, and
Yeah.
it's good to have that. So let's jump into what we have tonight. We're going to be as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'll try my best. So I'm going to talk about how to grow your business using content. And I've explained what content is. And I've also tried to debunk the idea that content is not just video. Because most people they think content is just video. If they watch Thelma's Skit, Bridget, and they think, okay, those ones are the real content creators. I tell people that Chimamanda Adichie and Mama are actually content creators, just that they're using different forms. When we talk about
Okay.
video, short clips, films, all those comedy skits and the rest. When we're talking about text, we're talking about content writing. When we're talking about audio, you could say podcast. Then when we're talking
Yes.
about image, graphics, and the rest.
Okay. The network is really bridging at your end, and I'm finding difficult to hear you from this side. And I just hope it gets fixed already. Okay, talking about the issue of content creation in business is an amazing area that helps to make business blossom because There is no business person who doesn't want profit and productivity in his business. So it's an amazing stuff to think about using content to develop your business. So it's very, very important. But the key thing is that before that, one have to discover the best ways to promote business. And the key way, like from what we are discussing tonight, is via content creation. Content creation, because it helps to get the targeted audience the way it ought to be. Your network is actually breaking. I really don't know why. I can't get your feedback from here. I can't get your feedback from here. Let us know where you're watching from.
So I'm here to say that content is an art of expression that is directed to an audience or a specific purpose. Content is an art. What people think is art most times is maybe it's creative, all of that. But content is any knowledge, any form of expression, any idea that
Oh,
is compiled together
I
to
lost her. The network at her end is really not okay, and I really hope she will get that fixed and tune in real quick so we'll proceed. The network is really fluctuating. So we are just going to proceed real quick with what we have tonight.
a specific
We are
audience.
going to proceed with what we have tonight. So we are looking at how to use content to, grow a business. From my perspective, I'm just going to share a few points as to how this is visible and possible. So there are some key areas that this helps effectively. And the number one I talked about earlier is it helps you to identify your key audience, your target audience. The key thing about business I've learned over time is that you have your special kind of customers, you have your audience. And this is where a lot of people get it wrong. When pursue through business, just chasing everybody. You are not meant to chase everybody. You are meant to, try hard to figure out who your audience, who your customer is. When you know your customers, it makes it easier for you to push through and do better in the world of business. So the question you're going to ask yourself real quick is, who is my customer? Who are my target audience? So when you know your audience, it helps you to target effectively. It helps you to target effectively. So when you're shooting your shot, using the social media and implementing content, it makes it easier for you to reach out to the right kind of audience. Then the second thing I would want to let you know about is that it helps you carry out keyword research. You need to do that. Keyword research helps you to know what is visible in your own area of business and the kind of things people are searching on Google. So you can actually know the right way to put out content. Let's say you want to title your content, it makes it much more easier and effective. So this is another area. It's an amazing area. Okay, she just tuned in real quick, but it's still showing device not connected. Once it's connected, we can flow tonight much more effectively. Then we need to connect their mic. Okay, Aniedi Emmanuel, please check your microphone so you can connect. You've not connected your mic. Do that so I can bring you on live. Okay, marketing your business or doing marketing using content is a very crucial area, and it have helped a lot of businesses increase their sales and profit margin. So I see it as something that is very much visible and possible for you to implement in your area of business. So you're going to do something real quick, and that is knowing the right kind of content for the kind of audience which you are targeting, because every content is not targeted toward same audience. You have to tailor down your content to the kind of audience you are targeting, and that's the only way you're going to reach out to those people effectively. So another key thing is that you're going to take note of your identify and allocate resources. This is actually going to cost you some money, especially when it comes to running ads after creating content on your business page and the rest. And it's an effective way of reaching out to more people, because just using the organic way of social media to run your stuffs often makes it you won't have a wider reach, but ads makes it more easier to reach out to wider kind of audience. You reach out more. I'm still anticipating to have our guest real quick here. The network at our end was just seriously fluctuating. It was fluctuating. It was fluctuating. So. Another area is you have to promote your target market. Promote your target market. This is actually going to help you reach out more to the right people who are for you. Everyone is not for you. Everyone is not for you. And when you know this, you know peace. When you know this, you know peace. Everyone is not for you. Target market is key. Then the last thing I personally know about content creation in order to promote your business is you have to measure your results. When you do this stuff, you need to measure your level of result and success in the area of uh, creating the right kind of content for your target audience. This is the way you're going to stay effective in that area. Why I still look out for my guests to tune in back here, I decided to share this from my experience in using content to market my business. So you too can implement same strategies and it works effectively. Remember, in this area, you're going to, you need to know your audience. Number one, you need to run ad, and there's something else. You need to have some associate people who are going to also help you to promote what you say, share what you post on social media, your content. And affiliate is also important. People who are going to collaborate with you to sell your product effectively. It makes it much more easier. Always feel okay to ask people to support you on social media, especially when you have a content they can equally share. Yeah, when you have a content, because on another person's timeline, there's every tendency that you have your customers there. It's good to have you live. Signaturing is good to have you. It's good to have you. It's good to have you. Okay, she says share what you post. So let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. This is going to help. I don't know what network is doing, but that notwithstanding, we are still moving forward. We are still moving forward. And there's few key things about business growth that I've discovered over time in my experience as a business person. And that is every business person wants to become productive in their area of business. Every business person wants to become productive in the area of their business. The goal of every business is productivity. Any business that is not bringing profit is not yet the right is not yet bringing the kind of return the business owner actually wants. is not yet bringing the exact or adequate return. And the only way you're going to do this effectively is I'm going to mention few points. And number one is you have to build a social media presence. Build a social media presence. Yeah, this is going to help you. You have to advance your audience. You have to grow your audience. It's going to help you when you talk about doing your business online. It's going to help you. It takes like the more number of audience you have, that's actually what's going to make the sales much more effective. The larger your audience, the right kind of audience, like we talked about before, you need to get this audience via targets. You need to know your target market and reach out to them. This is how you're going to effectively grow whatever you are doing, grow whatever you're doing. And it is the key area. It is a very, very crucial area. Most people ignore this and they keep, stagnant in their business. And number two is you have to start an email newsletter or use WhatsApp effectively for reaching out to your customers. It's one thing to get customers, it's another thing to retain customers. And the only way you're going to do this effectively is to always stay before them. Share tips with them, tips on how to do things right, on how to use the product right, on what has changed in that area of business. This will help keep their mind connected to you because business has mind of its own. And the people whose mind are connected to your business, it makes it easier for them to keep patronizing you because each time they think about that area of business or who to buy from, you are the first person that comes to mind. So you're going to always reach out to them. Could be weekly tips on newsletter, could be on WhatsApp broadcast, whatever way that's going to make this effectively for you, you just have to do it. You just have to do it and reach out to your customers. And number three is you're going to create content corresponding to a basic customer sales funnel. You have to create this. You have to create this. Most times it have to be a kind of landing page in the sense that when customer comes to your timeline and wanting to purchase your product from social media, on clicking certain link, it could direct them to certain pages and platform where they could, just do the transaction and you get the feedback at your end. So the kind of landing page, like the kind of landing page that's suitable for your business is very, very key and crucial when we talk about content creation. When we talk about content creation. Then number four, I think, yeah, number four is you want to stay consistent and dish out value to your customers. You must have, you should have a content calendar, build a content calendar because what this does is it helps you stay consistent putting up content, in putting up content. Content calendar makes it easier. It helps you do away with procrastination. Maybe today you're supposed to put content on this area there, but because you don't feel like, so you leave it. But when you have a calendar, you know you are following this sequentially and you wouldn't want to miss on your calendar. So you're trying to meet up and create the right kind of content for your audience at all time. And number five is you should create variety of content types. Don't just bug your audience with one particular kind of content. Don't bug them with one area of content. Don't bug them. Don't do that. You have to, switch from time to time. Switch from time to time. It will make it easier for your customers to connect more effectively to resonate with what you're sharing. Most times you're going to be sharing some helpful tips to them. It wouldn't just have to be about business, business, business all the time. You just have to, look for a way of spicing it up and making it much more interesting, much more interesting. And these are the key areas you can, put out your content effectively in order to reach out to the right kind of audience for you. And it's going to help you grow your business. And when you do this, the fifth key thing you need to note is that you need to get testimonials. Get testimonials. When customer buy into what you sell, ask them what their experience is. And when they share their testimony, use it to sell more. Use their testimony as a testimonial, put it out there. Let people see what customers are saying, what their review is about your business or your products. When you have enough reviews, it makes it easier for people to want to patronize you more. It makes it easier. It makes it easier. Yeah, it makes it easier when people see, yeah, a lot of people are actually buying into this product, and they also want to have a test of it because it builds the trust margin. It builds trust. People can trust you and want to do business with you. They trust you and want to do business with you. I've actually experienced this, so and I'm sharing this from my experience. And I want you to implement these strategies because it's actually going to help you in your business as to increase your sales and visibility. So increase profit is really going to help you. So I actually want to apologize for the network tonight. And my guest actually lost her on the as we just got started, and she tried joining and it's not connecting effectively. So I really want to apologize for that. We'll look for a way around it. And I want you to just take note of these stuffs I shared here. And at this point, I wouldn't want to take further time. So I'll be calling it a day. We're calling it a night for tonight's event. So thank you so much. And we'll still come back when the network feels better to share more on this. But with these few tips I'm going to leave with you here. I've already shared here. I believe it you can equally grow your business because I've actually implemented this in my area of business and it works like crazy. It works effectively. It works. So I want to see you succeeding in your business. So why not do content creation at the moment? Why not try doing the stuff I shared with you already? So see you in the next video. And I trust this inspired you a lot. So thanks for joining me to this point. And you're watching a replay of this video, do well to connect with it and also leave on the comment section what you really learned. Thank you.